To be honest, you guys, I was never a huge fan of the Iron Spider costume from the comics, but over time it kind of has grown on me.
Hey, what is going on? Draw It To crew, Ramny here with a brand new tutorial video, and this time around we are going to focus on Infinity War. It's coming up in a month, and I want to get started because there are a lot of characters from the movie. So yes, before we begin, you guys, thank you so much for continuing to support this channel despite the fact that I haven't been publishing as regularly. Stick around because there's going to be a little bit more activity going on in this channel now. I'm able to make a few more videos, more so than I was able to before, so there'll be more stuff hopefully coming out from this channel, and I don't want to miss the Infinity War stuff, and I really want to get started on those, so here we are. Anyway, you guys, in this episode we are going to be focusing on the Iron Spider suit that appeared in the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. I know a lot of you guys asked for that tutorial. It just wasn't right at the time because he didn't even put that costume on, but now that Infinity War is coming out, he is going to be wearing this costume in Infinity War. So yeah, it's a perfect time to publish this tutorial. So anyway, you guys, if you are brand new to this channel and if you are seeing me for the first time, here in this channel I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, TV shows, comics, books, and video games. So if you guys like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button down in the description below. I'm sure you are ready to draw the Iron Spider, so here are the tools that you will need. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different sized nibs for inking. As you guys are watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause at any time, or you can go to the bottom right of the video and select the speed anytime you guys feel like you need to catch up on your drawings. If your artwork looks different than mine, that is totally acceptable, and feel free to embellish and add more details to your drawings, more so than what you see in my tutorials. The drawing's yours, feel free to do whatever you want with it. So you guys, having said all of that, let's get right to the Iron Spider tutorial. Alright you guys, so for this Spider-Man or Iron Spider tutorial, I've got my paper in portrait mode. We are only going to be drawing Spider-Man just up to mid-thigh for this one, and it looks simple, but it's actually got some pretty complicated bits to it, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is draw a circle at the very top, or at the top of my page. About that big is good. Okay. Now from that circle, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a very symmetrical face, and that's the cool thing about Spider-Man's costume, is it's very symmetrical left and right. So I drew a line that signifies where the middle is, and then from the sides of the circle I just bring two lines down, and it comes to a narrower point at the bottom. That becomes the chin. Now that point, like I said, is narrower than the top. You want the top to kind of be rounded, and then the bottom part is narrower. Okay, so there you go. Okay, hang on to that for a bit. We'll leave it like that. Here's the neck, two lines going down. Don't make it too long. This one goes off to the side a little bit. This one goes straight down. Okay, from there I'm going to draw this invisible line, or not invisible, a very faint line like this, and that's going to be kind of where the clavicle muscle is, or the collarbone. So this goes like this, and then here at the top, now you'll notice that this goes a little bit higher up. From here, this goes down like this. Okay, now from here his body is going to be tilted, so it won't be symmetrical anymore. But first, let's round out his shoulders here. Let's just figure that out. Don't make it too broad, because Spider-Man isn't known for being, you know, big and buff. He's kind of muscular and lean is what he is. Okay, there you go. Now, about this far down, okay, it's smaller than the head. This far down is going to be the chest line. And from here, imagine drawing a line going this way. So it goes to the left. This goes down like this. And then imagine this line kind of just going more and more to the left. Up to, think of this line right here. See this line?
imagine it going towards that line like that. So the side of the head, and just follow, make this line slant to the left until it sort of follows this line going down the side of Spider-Man's, his right side would be this, okay? So there you go. And then let's start figuring things out. Let's figure out where the chest is gonna go. So imagine here, goes down and then in, so that's the chest. Here's the other chest. This goes this way, and then up. Draw these faintly because they're just guidelines for now. Okay, here's gonna be the torso. It's gonna go down, and it sort of follows this line like that, okay? Sort of gets a little bit narrower as you go down. Okay, from here, now imagine the back. Spider-Man's back is gonna be right around here. So imagine a line going this way, and then you wanna get that narrowness, just like that. And right around here, I would imagine, is where his torso is going to end up. Okay, let's work on the shoulders. From here, here's the armpit. Imagine just an oval like this. And then here, go back to that armpit actually. I'm gonna just adjust this slightly. I think he's a little too broad. I want to make him a little skinnier. There you go. Okay, now imagine the bicep and the tricep. Here's the bicep, goes up to here, and the tricep, there's a little bump for the tricep there, and it goes back down. So there you go. Now let's go to this side here. There's the shoulder, and then from there, follow this. So you want to keep the biceps around the same level, and you want to keep the bicep, that's a little too far out. I actually want to bring it in a little bit. You want to keep the bicep so that it only sticks out over here, so you don't really see the other side of the bicep, which would be right here. It would be covered by the body. There you go. Okay, let me bring this up slightly so we can work on the lower half. Now, right here, I'm going to start spreading out, and this is going to be the butt right there. And then right here, so you want to make sure that you've got a nice torso shape that goes narrow. This one goes down a little bit more, and then you want to create the thigh, goes like this, and then goes back like this. So imagine this line going straight. You just want this thigh to kind of pop out and go back to that line. There. Okay, right here is where the crotch is going to be. So imagine the underwear line is going to go like that. Here's the crotch. Okay, and then the other side of that goes up like this. Okay, start the thigh over here, goes down like this, and then the other thigh, let's find where the thigh meets the butt, and then just bring it down. And again, you don't want to make Spider-Man's legs too fat. You want to make him skinny. And then over here, down like this. So there's the torso right there. Now let's figure out where the fist is going to go. And my fist is actually going to be, or Spider-Man's fist is going to be right here. So I'm going to draw a square that's tilted like this. And I'm going to make it the size of the fist. So you want to make sure that you got your square big enough. Okay, and on this side you want to make it a pentagon shape instead, so 5 sides. And then draw a line right here. That's just a guideline for the fingers. And then again on this side, let's make this like that. All right. Now let's finish off by drawing the forearm. It's just a matter of working your way up, and as you go up you want to create this bump because the forearm is wider at the top and then it goes skinnier as you go down. There you go. So it's wide here, and it goes down like this. Okay, same thing. You want to make sure that the fists are level. So right around there, you want them to be about the same size as well. Okay, I'm going to start here. Actually, I'm going to start over here, down like this. Angle. Tiny little line going up. Here's a bump for the thumb. And then the rest of the thumb goes from here. Here's a bump. And then curve goes up to there. Okay? You want to make sure that your wrist isn't too skinny. I think that's a good size right there. And then just work your way up from here, going up to here. And then this sort of just disappears into the side like that. Okay? Now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. You can, if you look at mine, you can kind of step back and look and notice that the fist, this hand is bigger than this hand. So I want to just adjust this a little bit, make it a little bit more bigger so that it looks proportional. There you go. We went a little fast there, but that's how you draw the construction lines for this Spider-Man drawing. Now let's go ahead and zoom in and start working on the details on Spider-Man. So I'm going to replace my pencil with a sharper pencil, and go ahead and sharpen your pencils if you guys haven't. And let's get started. I'm going to erase everything but the center line for the face, because it's good to have that center line so you know what your proportions, right? I'm going to find a spot right in the middle, right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find two spots next to that center and then start making my eyes. Okay. This does kind of take a little bit of practice. So first is this curved line that goes up to here, and you want to do the exact same thing. So find the same spot on the other side and just draw that curved line until you get it right. And even I myself still have some troubles with this part as well, because I mean, it's just hard to draw symmetry. There you go. Okay, here's the top. From the bottom, from here, it curves this way, and this curves this way. And then just meet at the top. There. Now you can add your own details to this. You can add the extra, I don't know what you would call them, the eye things. Or you could just shade it all completely black. I mean, you could add the extra little eyelids, I guess you could call them. The mechanism that makes his eyes big and small. So what I'm doing now is I'm finding a spot here, right? And then finding a spot right here, connect these two with a curve, and then the exact same thing, just curve down here, meet at that spot again. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to shade this in. It's all completely black anyway. There you go. Makes it easier to see. Okay. Just gonna erase that guideline, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this kind of a circle in the middle. And that circle is where the webbing kind of starts off. So let's draw that line. And then two lines on opposite sides, here and here. There you go. And then at the bottom, I'm going to erase this center line now. And I'm going to replace it with two lines starting from that circle in the middle, going out to the sides of the chin. So here's the chin. You want two lines going this way and this way, and you kind of want these two to spread out as evenly as the top two, right? Okay, and then here that goes that way, and this goes this way, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Okay, and then these lines aren't exactly curvy, they're actually more straight. So just segment them as you go. Start there, start here, and then just work your way to the other side. And then same thing here. There you go. Okay, same thing now here, underneath the nose, start there, goes like that. And then one more, start here, that way, and that goes that way. So there you go. Now we have Spider-Man's face and mask. All right, now let's zoom out. And before we start doing the webbing, let's clean this up a little bit, and let's start by adding the logo right smack dab in the middle of Spider-Man's torso. First, I'm going to start with two lines right there. Actually, you know what, let's move that a little bit higher up. Right there, kind of in the middle of the chest here. Okay, so these two lines there, and then two lines going down from there. So I'm going to slowly start making these lines thicker. They're supposed to be gold actually, so let me just fix that up. Okay, so that's the spider head, I guess you could call it, and then this goes out like this and this. And now this is the spider body, like that. And then it goes back in this way and this way. Okay, now let's start over here. Let's start with the first set of legs at the top. They go this way and this way. And then they go up to the shoulder bone, the clavicle, the collarbone, I mean. So they both go up like this. And then from here, let me just fix that. They go off to the side like this. Okay, this way, and then it goes out to the side like that. Okay, so I'm going to slowly make this a little bit thicker. I'm just going to double up on those lines. There you go. So you can see it's a little bit thick, right? Now let's kind of keep that in mind as you go through continuing this spider emblem. Now I'm going to start right here, line here, and a line right here. Okay, now this goes out this way to about here, and then it goes up to there, and it goes down the shoulder, and then across the shoulder, and then up the shoulder. Okay, make that thick as you go. And there you go. Let's go back over here and find a spot right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of find this leg. So this goes up and then it goes out this way. Okay, hope you guys are with me so far. Let's do the exact same thing on this side. So here's that line, and then make our way out to there, and then goes up this way to the side of the shoulder, and then you don't really see the rest of it. There you go. Okay, and then back here, this line goes up and then goes off to the side again, like that. So far, so good, you guys. Now, let's go this way this time. Let's follow this line going this way, and this line going this way, and then lines going down to about here. So a little bit further below this point. That's where you kind of want to end up, here and here. Okay, so a little bit lower than the center, the bottom. And then this goes this way, and then this goes this way. Keep it like that for now. What you want to do is you want to go back to this line that we did here, it goes out this way, and then the other one goes out this way. And what you want to do is you want to bring this, and before you start drawing it, you want to visualize where you want it to end up. And let me zoom out so you guys kind of know. And here is kind of where the crotch is. I want to measure a little bit higher up. And this is kind of where I want that spider pattern to end up. Okay, so I'm just going to draw this line. It's a little bit lower than where the butt starts curving. So that's kind of where I want this spider emblem to end up. So what I want to do is I actually want to find a spot right here, and that's where I want this line to end up. There you go. Let me just fix a little something here. There. Okay. Hopefully that'll keep that in place a little better. Okay, let's go over here, and we do the same thing. So find the same spot on this side, right around here. And then you do the same thing, you guys, from here, just line going down. And then where this overlaps, you want to end that so that it looks like this. Where this overlaps, erase this part. Okay. Now this line, follow, it goes down like this, and this goes down like this. Okay, and then last thing, this goes around to the side like that. And same thing here. There. Now let's go back over here, I guess, and let's kind of start from the chest and bring a line going down to this point. So this is all parallel. Okay, but over here it kind of gets wider. So it gets wide here and then goes pretty wide over here. And then on this side you kind of don't see it. So I'm just going to ignore that line on this side, except for over here when it actually starts making its way in. So here I'm going to create a triangle now, and here the same triangle, like that. Okay. So that's what that looks like, you guys. Now this goes up like this as well. And then it goes down, so it follows this, and then it goes across. Now you want the bottom part of this to be the bottom of the shoulder muscle, so draw a line there, and then a line at the bottom, and this bottom line should be the bottom of this shoulder muscle right here. Okay, this goes up, and then this follows the shoulder muscle like that. Okay, and then this goes this way, actually closes right there, and then it follows a line going to this point to this point. There's a faint little line there. There. Okay, let's do the same thing on the opposite side, and you don't really see much of it. You only see this going up like this, like that thick, and then bring it down like that. Okay, and then from the chest here, line going down there like this. So this becomes this, although it's a little thicker. I didn't mean for it to be that thick. There. Okay, that's sort of the gist of it, but let's zoom out. There's still a couple more things. Okay, so where this kind of ends right there, imagine this kind of going through this. What you want to do is you want to end up on this side. You want to draw a line going down. So imagine this going through, going down this way, and then goes out to the side. Okay, and of course you don't see that over here. And then more spider-like things right here. Draw two lines there, and then two lines over here. And then this goes into the armpit. And this goes the same thing, goes up like this, but it goes down as well. Okay, there you go. Let's find the bottom of this pattern. What you want to do is you want to draw a line from here to here. It curves. Now this goes down, and this goes down, and then make it go across. There you go. Okay, 2 lines this way. First one longer than the second, and this goes across as well to the butt. And of course, same thing on this side. There you go. Now I'm going to draw a line from the center of the spider suit, kind of where the butt of the spider is, and find the center line here. I'm going to draw this line. And you kind of want to do the same thing at the top. So let's figure this out. Here is the kind of the clavicle muscle there, center. And then what you want to do is you actually want to draw a line from here to the center of the neck, like that. And it kind of curves because he's looking, but he's looking straight on, but his body's tilted. So this is a curved line. Okay, from here, let's draw the webbing, starting here and here. You want to bring these to the neck, like this. And then from the neck, from here, spreads out like this. And then same thing here, goes here. And then from the side, goes down like that. So there's the neck lines. Now start by drawing the webbing. Looks like that. Now traditionally, the iron spider suit does not have any webbing at all. So this is brand new to the costume. Now let's go to the neck part. And I'm just drawing them as straight lines. You can give them a little curve if you want that traditional webbing look, but the actual costume doesn't really have that curve. These lines are straight. Okay, and then just like that. Nothing to it really. Okay, over here he's got some funky lines. So from here to here, and then here to here, and he's got these thin lines like that. And I drew about 5, or yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And then I followed the same thing down here. So imagine this line going there, and then these lines going down like that. But I'm not going to do all of them, just that much. Okay, same thing here. So from here, this way, and then down this way. Okay, and then these funky dory lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just sort of make their way here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you go. That's sort of what it looks like. Feel free to pause the video as you need. So we're pretty much done the top part. Even the shoulders, we're done with the shoulders. Now let's work on the middle torso here. And we're going to start off by drawing faint lines from these two, going this way and this way. It sort of goes up and then down again, up and down. Okay, and then it follows the same geometric pattern, sort of goes up this way and then down. So you just keep working your way from there. Goes up and then down, up and then down. And then another one up and then down, up and down. And let's do one more, up and then down, up and down, like that. There you go. That is the end of that. Now let's work on the arms. Let's start with the left arm here. So I've pretty much got the bicep done, and then the tricep right here. So let's work on the patterns around the arm. Okay, first thing, I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna draw a line going down and then into this curve, like that. Okay, and then start right here on the forearm. I'm gonna make my way to the elbow like this, and then I'm gonna do it again like this, and then just below it, a little bit narrower, this goes this way, and then down, and then up again like that. Okay, 2 lines here, one, and then one almost grazing the side. Okay, and then here I'm going to draw the webbing pattern. There you go. This is supposed to be the blue part of the costume, and here I'm going to find 2 spots, and I'm going to make 2 V's, and then another one just below it, 2 V's, like that. Okay, down here at the bottom now, let's figure out where the webbing is going to go first, or the what do you call it, the web shooters. That's it. Yeah, kind of lost myself there for a bit. Let's start with the web shooters. This goes down and then up. Okay, and then right above it, straight, goes up, straight line, and then down to the side. So that's the web shooter. Okay, between this part, this is blue, this is gold. This goes down like this. Okay, I'm going to draw 1, 2, and then 3 lines. Fix that up a bit. There, 3 lines. And then of course, spider web pattern. You notice that the way that I make the web patterns gives it a 3D shape. So you want to keep that in mind. It's like it's curving like this. Okay, follow this line. So I double on that, and then here, down, up, makes this kind of mountain peak like that. Okay, and then the hands, draw a line right here. So now we've got the thumb going in like that. Now let's figure out the fingers. So let's divide these, divide it into 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. That goes in. And that's pretty much all we need to do with drawing the hand. Now let's figure out the web pattern. So from here it goes this way. Here it goes to the middle. So they're all going to kind of the space in between the fingers right here. The fingers have 2 curves. The thumb has this 1, 2, 3. And then here, spider web pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And there you go. I'm just drawing the knuckles. And there you have it. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's do the other arm now. Okay, start here and follow the contour of the arm going down till you get to this point, and then bring it in like this. Okay, just like this side, 1, 2, and then this one goes from this side, it goes up and then follows like that. Okay, same V shapes over here. V, V, another one lower. There you go. Now over here, let's draw the web shooters. from here, start down and then work your way up and curves like that. Okay, over here, across, and then work your way up and then straight. There. Now, lines going down like that, another line going down like this, and then you don't really see the third one. And then let's give the forearm that 3D shape using those lines. Okay, and then over here goes this way, and then here across, down, and then this way, and over here actually it sort of meets up with each other. So there you go. Okay, one more thing. Actually, not one more thing, sorry about that. Right there. Let's draw the thumb first. Here's the thumb. It goes up to here. So there's the thumb. Now let's draw the finger. Draw a line like this first. And then imagine just a finger in there. And then from here it just goes like that. It's kind of a weird shape, you guys, but that's this finger sort of curling in on itself with the thumb kind of covering part of it. Is what that is. There you go. Hands are a very difficult thing to kind of just briefly touch up on, which is what I do in these tutorials, but I mean, I could do one entire 30-minute video tutorial on hands alone, and here I am trying to simplify it to make it make this video short. Okay, let's start over here by drawing a circle and then a line down there, line up here, and then a line from here around like that, and then line like this, and then 1, 2, and then from the corner there, so it kind of shows that it's curving. And then you don't really see much of it, but there's the webbing. Okay, there's that. So we're pretty much done. All we got to do now is the lines on the thighs. So let's just there you go. Those are my legs, my thighs. Okay, first we're going to draw a line from here, kind of almost where they meet. Faint line going this way, and then goes up and then out to the side. Okay, and then find a spot over here. It goes diagonal, then up again, follows this line, and then follows this line. Okay, now we do the exact same thing from here, except it goes a little bit further out this way, and then it goes up like this, and then out. And then same thing here, find a spot, it goes out this way and then out, like that. Okay, and then the last thing is a pattern that goes down the thigh, like this. All right. So now, zooming out, we have ourselves a Spider-Man, the Iron Spider suit from Avengers Infinity War, which at the time of me making this video, it's not out yet. It's going to be out in a month, so I'm very excited for this movie. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you again in my next one. Oh, I just heard a ding. All right, take care, you guys.
Whoa, and that is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end of this tutorial video. I hope your drawings of the Iron Spider turned out great. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them, so please go ahead and post it on Instagram and tag me at Draw2, or post it in the Google Plus community where members of the community can like it and comment on it. So do that. I have a lot of stuff planned for this channel in the upcoming weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there have been quite a bit of changes to like the look of the video, especially the intro. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So there's all that I'm working on behind the scenes. Anyway, so I thought you guys would like to know. Man, I got a Nice zip shown. If you guys are curious about my Patreon, I still have that on hold because I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my Patreon account. I'll let you know in a upcoming blog what I'm thinking. So you guys, like I said, if you did enjoy this tutorial, definitely hit that like button down below, comment, or share this video with your friends in social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, drawit2.com, where you can download a coloring page of the Iron Spider. Links to all of those down in the description below. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Peace.